What is the most important part of the car? You probably read the title of this video. It's the brakes, braking. Most important part of driving. A stopped car is usually a safe car, because a stopped car is a car you can get out of, okay? In most situations, a stopped car is a safe car. But ultimately, what annoys me the most driving in the car with somebody is when I notice they don't know how to brake. If you know how to brake right, you can save yourself so much gas, so much fuel, and so much smoother driving, honestly. Right now, look, I'm not on my brakes. Not on my brakes. Now I'm gonna get on my brakes a little bit. But for a while there, I was not on my brakes. Because I didn't need to be. That guy, he was just wearing out his brake pads for no reason. He did not need to be hitting his brakes for that extended period of a time, that far back. People don't understand timing and distance. You don't wait until the last second to hit your brakes, obviously. Don't do that. I know some people that do that, and they really need to see this video so they know not to do that, but they probably won't see this video. So I'm hoping I can reach out to people who don't know me, that do need to know that might watch this video and, learn. If you keep a reasonable enough following distance, I mean, unless he slams on his brakes right now, I can get a decent way. If there's like a light up there, I can get decently far without having to hit my brakes while that guy is hitting his brakes. I'm also driving in an unfamiliar area. I've never driven here before. I mean, I've driven to where I'm going, but I've never taken this way. Ooh, this is a terrible blind spot. See, look, there's this turning here. A lot of people would hit their brakes. Okay, it's not that hefty of a turn, so they didn't hit their brakes. Let's see. Oh, hit his brakes. Don't need to do that. Look, not on the brakes. I mean, I'm gonna put my foot over the brake just in case it's like a deer running out on something. Not on my brakes. Not on my brakes. And I just saved gas. It says 999. It's really infinite gas. So I'm not using any gas. It just, that's the highest it can display. And look, there's a red light here. Now it turned green. Would have been a perfect example. Shit. You might be thinking, if you learn how to do engine braking, well, Mark, if I let off the gas and I hit the brakes, I'm not using any fuel, I'm just using brakes. True, you're using brakes, but you can use nothing. You could save so much in money not having to replace brake pads every 2 seconds if you don't need to brake. Now, I'm not saying, never touch your brakes or anything. That's ridiculous. Brakes are the most essential part of the car. That's why you should learn to master braking. Have I mastered it? Hell no. But I'm still learning, and I'm trying to, I'm not trying to come off as, I'm not hitting my brakes. I'm not trying to come off as, I'm trying to teach you because I know better than everyone else. No, but I'm just reciprocating what I learned, and it annoys me because I don't see a whole lot of other people doing this. Oh, what the hell? Was I not supposed to be here? This is not a very fun intersection, is it? Am I supposed to turn here? I think so. And so what learning engine braking will also help you with, just in terms of your skill, I mean, not just saving parts, but in terms of your skill, it'll make you a smoother driver. You know what I mean? Not constantly, braking, gassing. That's just, you're gonna give everyone whiplash and nausea and, don't be a goofy goober. But also, it teaches you to respect following distance. Like this guy, he kind of close to the car in front of him. Cybertruck. Is it red? Ugh. He's kind of close to the guy in front of him, right? And I mean, if that guy hit his brakes, he would have to hit his brakes. But right now, I think I'm at a distance where, as long as they don't slam on their brakes, I'm kind of good. Whoa. What'd you do that for, buddy? I think I was kind of a little close. Nice car, though. So he just had to get in front of me to be going all slow like this. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Very generous. Speaking of electric cars, that's an electric car. A lot of electric cars have regenerative braking or one-pedal driving, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I can't really speak to that, but that should only improve your brake pedal discipline, as I call it. Because if you can slow down massively by just not being on the gas, my car rolls. Most gas cars are gonna just roll a little bit. Momentum will carry it. But electric cars, they have the regenerative braking. You let off the gas and it slows down, kind of like you're using the brake pedal, but you're not. I can't speak to that. Never driven an electric car. Never had regenerative braking, so. Yeah, this guy wants to move. I'm confused on what Mr. Lucid is doing over here. Now bro's moving like a race car driver. I need to slow down. Y'all just saw that speed limit. So yeah, I don't know what Mr. Lucid's doing up there. He's like, now he's, part of a drag race or something. I don't know what's going on. But this is perfect. There's no one behind me. So I'm going to get to do something that I want to do, that I want to show you guys. I need to turn on my headlights. I can't see shit now. A lot of car guys like these kind of back road areas because they like to get away with doing a lot of speeding and really pushing the limits of their car. I don't think I have matured to that level yet. I'm a little nervous to be pushing my car like that, especially if I don't even know the limits, and I'd rather not get a deer running out on me, or I'd rather not just fly off a cliff. So I'm gonna leave that to the experienced folks that like to do their middle of the woods, middle of the nowhere speeding runs. But I don't know. I have yet to make it on this level. A lot of car guys like to go here and just fucking blast their accelerator and really push the limits. But if you make some sort of mistake here, you're gonna get wrapped around a tree or hit by a deer, and you're gonna be having a really, really bad day because it might just be your last day. All right. So what I'm about to do is something that everyone should do. It's really bad for your car. It is, and your brakes. But you should learn how to do this. Because ultimately, nothing matters about what I just taught you or the information I just dispelled. Nothing matters if you don't know how to stop in an emergency situation. I mean, deer runs out on you, or you're on the highway and traffic stops like that. A lot of people have never slammed their brakes. It's bad for your car, but it's good for you to know. So find a back road. If you've never done it before, find a back road. Make sure your brakes are good too. Find a back road, as much of an even surface as you can. Find a back road and just hit them brakes. It's very jarring to slam your brakes because it's a lot of G-forces going in the direction that you don't typically feel G-forces pulling you. It's very... Holy shit, was that a Rolls Royce? Yo! Alright, we gonna make a little U-turn. Oh my god. Hold on, we're gonna slow down. We're gonna see if that's a Rolls Royce. Oh, dude, that's a Cullinan. Yo, that's wild. That's wild. All right, I would like to go home, GPS. take me home. So anyway, there's no one behind me. Once I get to a large flat section of land or road, I'm going to full send the brakes. Not good for my car. I'm gonna full send, stop the car completely. I think on maybe this stretch of road right here. I also don't want to be seen doing it because it's kind of embarrassing. So you look like a fool. Oh shit! Is there someone behind me? That's fine. We can make this quick. All right, I'm gonna do it right here, guys. All right, I'm gonna quickly speed up. I did not press my brakes hard enough to come to a skid. You should brake hard enough to come to a skid on your test run. I'm gonna make sure my brakes still work. Okay. But yeah, just get used to those G-forces, man. Get used to really depressing that brake pedal, because in the event of an emergency, you should have that muscle memory to just boom hit those brakes, because it could save your life. And a lot of people will say it's really bad for the car. You shouldn't do that. They're right. But is this taking me the way I want to go? I don't think it is. So anyway, that's why it's important to know how to brake. Like I said, my motto is always going to be a stopped car is the safest. Holy shit, those LED headlights are blinding the fuck out of me. A stopped car is a safe car. That's almost always going to be the case, unless you're in the middle of the highway and you're stopped. Maybe a stopped car isn't a safe car, but still, it's a car you can get out of, and thereby, it is safer. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. I'm still getting the hang of, having this weird thing on my head and driving and trying to talk about certain points at the same time. So I know a lot of my conversation, I'm going way too fast here. I know a lot of my conversation kind of is jumbled. I apologize for that. And I'm hoping that I'll steadily get better at that. But until then, I think I got my point across, maybe a little repetitively. And I'm sure the second I hit stop recording on the camera, there's going to be a million things. I'm going to be like, shit, I forgot to say that. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank y'all for tuning in. And, let me know if you have any tips, or if you knew this before, let me know. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.